Hello guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft video, another design video at that. This is going to be Furnaces Mark II. So we got a lot of new styles of furnaces. As you guys, some of you are aware, I did have another furnace video earlier, but I was just not happy with what I came up with. I was just like, something is just missing. I didn't quite like how this video turned out, and I just decided to start another one. And the only ones that I did were just this one, this one, this one, and this one. All the other ones were done by 3 others. Velocity had helped me, Red Ranger, and Lohepa. So thank you to you 3 for helping me with this design video. And really excited to go through these and show you what we came up with. So let's just go ahead and start from up here, and let's go ahead and check out the designs and see what's going on. By the way, for those of you that are new to the channel, I am using the Conquest Resource Pack by Monsterfish, and it uses it's not accessible on single player at this time. You could through World Edit, but it's kind of difficult. There is a server plugin, however, that's called the Metadata Cycler and the Biome Cycler, and you can use them to go through. And what it does is it allows you to change through the block value, so you can get different textures and stuff. So as you can see, there's a lot of different textures and different things that you can get using the metadata and biome cyclers. But also, I am on the raven.org Minecraft server. We are a 1.7.10 server that specializes in the Conquest Resource Pack. So come on by, check us out, and be a part of our community. But yeah, we're not at peak time right now, but whatever. So let's just go ahead and start. For right here, this is our first furnace design here. It's really kind of simple. Basically, you just have a lot of different blocks going from down low to up high. You got upside down stair to right upstairs. It's quite interesting. I like this fireplace design. As you can see, also the fire is 1 up versus on the ground level like we're used to, or like I'm used to, should I say. But yeah, I really like this one. Did a good job on that, whoever did that. Then we go over here, and for those, the reason why he made this one, I don't know who did this one, but it kind of juts out like that because this was actually a common feature in medieval fireplaces. So it would catch all the smoke coming from the fire. So it would be like a little stone or iron jut out to catch all the smoke so that it would all funnel up the chimney, versus possibly smoking up the room, because some fires would be really smoky. Say if the cook didn't know what they were doing and they were throwing in stuff that smokes a lot. So yes, got to be careful. Now this one I remember is by Lohepa. Lohepa came up with a really neat design. I really like this design. It's kind of a simple fireplace design down low, and then you go up and you have these cobble textured walls there, a couple inverted stairs, and the top up there. So it's really neat. You got a nice little mantle, works really well. So I really like that design. Good job on that. Here's another brick design fireplace here. Works really well. Pretty general, looks pretty good. Sort of similar to the fireplaces that I did over there for the previous furnace video, but worked out pretty well. I will also link the other furnace video in the description below. And for those of you that want to come here and see all these for yourself, because there is a ton of things here, but I will touch upon that later. But all you gotta do is do /warp_arc on the raven.org server, and that'll send you right to that plot over there, and you can just fly around and you can see all these designs. So this here is another fireplace, a very a much more in-depth fireplace, a much more sturdy fireplace, should I say. Very nice, has a nice mantle, very sturdy, lots of stone, and it works out really well, and I really like it. Has the stone trapdoors on it, and like a little shelf here that you could probably put food on, or cakes, etc., whatever you would want to put on there. So like even we could just do that right now. So say that they're cooking some kind of cake up here, we can just go ahead and put a cake on it. So let's just do that really quick. There you go. But that's cheese, so whatever. You know, you get the idea. It'll change. You could change the biomes and possibly find it, but I don't feel like messing with that right now. Now here's another really neat fireplace. Now this is kind of like a 3-way fireplace. Now you have a fire here. You have some water here, so maybe some porridge here that they're cooking, and then you have a roast pig over it, and then you have this shelf up here that you could possibly put, I don't know, maybe some bread or some cheese or whatever, not cheese, bread, you know, stuff that you want to keep warm but you don't want to cook very much. So stuff you just want to kind of sizzle so you can keep it ready for dinner. But that's what you could put up there. And you can also put some pots and pans out in the front, etc. And that works out really well. Now here's another neat design. Now this one just has a block of netherrack across it just to simulate meat going across the fireplace. Looks pretty nice. Has a nice mantle, sort of along this same idea here, but on a much smaller scale. So pretty cool. I like that. Now this here is a really interesting design. It's more of a steampunk looking fireplace, kind of like this one here, very steampunky as well. Creative fireplaces. So you can just kind of imagine these in a steampunk house, etc. But it looks really interesting, and you could definitely use these. But this is more like a chimney here than a furnace, but still, they work out really well. Whoever made this, good job on it. Looks nice, looks nice. So, but yeah. So we will keep moving on. Now this here is a really nice fireplace, I think. Now this up here with the pots and pans and knives, that is not, that wouldn't work. That stuff would be down here at least. I mean, at most up there, because they wouldn't be able to reach all the way up here. They'd have to climb a ladder just to get a pot, or climb up a ladder just to get a knife, etc. And that stuff should be more accessible. Now I can see climbing up a ladder to get maybe a cake or some kind of storage up there, but yeah. Anyway, but it's still a pretty nice design. You can kind of get the idea. And as you can see, you got some firewood in there. Looks like some firewood, and you can burn that, and that works out pretty well. Now here's a really big fireplace. Now this is a really interesting fireplace, I think. It's quite large, works really well, and I really like how it turned out. So whoever did this one, good job. It has a lot of depth value, and that is a really cool thing. So you can kind of see this in a castle, a fort, or some kind of large mansion. Either or, it works either way, and I really like how that turned out. Here's another one, really simple, and it works out pretty well. But yeah, they did a good job with that. Very nice. And then, yep. Now we're going to go over here. Now this is another small fireplace. Works out pretty well. Again, you have a lot of these biome-specific anvils on it. The anvils look really well, especially when you're trying to make an ornate design. Pillars, fireplaces, railings, I don't know, just, you know, even in the side of buildings, it works out really well. Has a really nice texture to it. And as you can see, the fire right there, so this could cook. This could cook mainly it's to warm up the whatever house it's in or whatever. So yep, that's pretty cool. Now here is another really interesting fireplace. This has a really neat anvil across it, and something that not many people think of is using the trap doors as the mantle over the fireplace. And then you can come in here, you can cook your food, have a little bit of bread there cooking. You know, maybe it's rising there. I think that's what they call it when they're cooking bread, letting the yeast rise, but they're cooking it right there. So that's pretty interesting. I like that. Works out really well. And then they got the painting up there to simulate the a little bit more textures, and that works out really nice. So good job on that, whoever did that one. Now this one is actually done by me. This one's pretty interesting. I like this, how it's turned out. Very interesting. Yeah, that's a big reason why I like having other people get in here and do this as well, is that you get a whole lot of different designs, and yeah, it's just, there's so much you can do, because so many people have different like spiels on how to do things, and when doing design videos, it's really nice to have a whole bunch of input from different minds, different thought processes. But yeah, this here is another one. I really like it. Looks very nice. But yeah, you can, it's pretty general. But anyway, we're gonna go this one, and now not many people know that this texture is in here, along with several other textures of that size. You got some different quilts and such, big paintings, and I really like that that texture of painting there. Not many people use the quilt, but that is there. You can use it, and in this case, I used it over the fireplace, and you don't this can just be a normal brick wall back there, but still, really interesting way to use that. And I think that you know, I would like to see more people use that painting in creative ways like this, or other ways, etc. Yeah, that is a really neat quilt. I love the textures that Monsterfish uses. Quite interesting. So anyway, now this here is another fireplace design. Now this is what kind of started me on wanting to start another tutorial on fireplaces, because I didn't have one of these over on this tutorial over here. You know, it's a really simple design, but I didn't have it. So yeah, so that's why I really wanted to do this, mainly because of this fireplace right here. It's really quite simple. It has a half slab through it, and you can just kind of see the fire through there. But it's a very general. This is how usually a bakery oven would be, except it have like a little like stone door to close it in so that it could heat up more. But still works out pretty interesting. And then like the little loaves of bread would actually go in there to cook or to raise. Now this here is like a big castle fireplace. Like this is a gigantor fireplace, and you have like a big, maybe a big roast pig in there. So like not the little roast pig from the textures, but a big roast pig right there. And then you got the pots and pans and knives. You got a deer head over it. Now even that could be a deer, because that's a pretty big deer, so that could be the body of the deer right there. So maybe it's his brother or something. But anyway, that is this fireplace here. You got the banners on either side, even up there. And yeah, it works out pretty well, I think. And I really like big fireplaces. When I do Sea Spire Castle for Seabridge, I am really looking forward to having really big freaking fireplaces. It's going to be pretty interesting, pretty fun. And then last but not least, well, it's pretty small, but still, this is another very small bakery oven kind of thing. Got the little, you got some bread on top of it, and you heat it up down there, and then that is that oven. So yeah, that works out pretty well. But anyway, that is that'll be the conclusion for this video. This is just part 2 of furnaces, and I have so much more. If you guys want to see the rest of all these different design videos, you can just go through my design videos playlist. Detail videos is what they're called. But you can go through those and see all the things there are. There are wells, there are street lamps, there are statues, there are thrones and seats, there are furnaces part 1, there are chicken coops, cave designs, chandeliers, shelves, market stalls, street designs, tents is coming up, grave designs, cannons, catapult, siege tower. There's going to be a whole lot of different other siege equipment in that plot eventually. There's furnishings, there are tables, you know, that's like this is like decorative furnishings and stuff, bathtubs, a piano, mirrors, wardrobes, etc. Torture devices, farms, beds. There's just a little bit of everything. This is something that I've always wanted to do, is just have a repository of lots of designs in one place. And yep, so I finally am getting to it, and little by little it is growing into what I really want to have. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something. For those of you that are not now Conquest users, maybe not even to become Conquest users, but maybe you've learned something as well, and I hope that you enjoyed this video overall. And if you are interested in this kind of building, and if you're interested, and if you like what you see as far as the resource pack is considered, definitely check out Conquest by Monsterfish. The link is down below in the description. Go over to his Planet Minecraft, check it out, and there is lots to see. And maybe come join us on the Raven.org server. Be a part of our community. But yeah, there's lots metadatas and biome specific. It's just awesome. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you guys want to check me out, or if you guys like this video, please like. If you guys want to see more, please subscribe. I also have a Facebook and Twitter where you guys can check me out on, and would really like to stay connected with you guys over there. Try to keep you guys updated on things, and I ask you guys questions, so maybe you guys can answer, or can stay connected to me like over there in that regard. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Till then, bye-bye.